I decided to come on despite not wanting to come on today. And main reason why I didn't want to come on is because my lives haven't been really doing all that great. I'm actually like really talking to nobody most of the time. Um so it makes me not want to go on live at all. And I figured, I may as well just go ahead and spend this time editing, any footage I already have or taken because the lives are just not working out. So I did say I would come on and um, be consistent more this month, but that's why I haven't, is because when I do get on live, it's not all that great. Oh, hey. So I don't know. I think it's just because I don't really have a lot going on right now. I've just been working a lot and am tired. So I guess the lives are not that interesting right now. So that's why I haven't been on as often as I said, but not that it really matters because not a whole lot of people are watching. But I want to get back to at least posting my videos and stuff. So yeah, I don't really know which direction to go with this channel. I might end up just redoing the whole thing. I have no idea. I am. You are what? Oh, you're interested? Yeah, and sometimes I have a lot of people in here, but lately it hasn't been all that great. I don't know what's going on with my lives here on YouTube. Um, some people say that, once you start talking about certain things, then they censor you or they just don't push your stuff out. I'm thinking once I started saying some stuff about like what was going on, with the current administration and everything, then maybe that was the reason why. So who knows? But I wanted to go on live every day in October at 7. mm, I don't remember that much. No, I don't remember that. But yeah, so I wanted to go on every day in October at 7, but it's just doesn't always work out like that. So I'm just gonna go live whenever I feel inspired or I'm somewhere where I can like share that. And then I've been sharing shorts, and then I have some like footage and stuff from different places I've gone and experienced out here in the Coachella Valley area. So I'm gonna share a lot of that stuff, but I'm hoping to hear from you guys to see what you want to see, to hear. Wait, that didn't come out right. I'm hoping to hear from you guys and let me know what you guys are interested in. But how is everybody tonight? I wanted to pop on and be true to my word. I hope you can hear me okay too. I hope my AirPod's not trying to pick up somewhere. Stay hydrated. Oh, hey, Jennifer. That is so sweet of you to pop on and say that. Yeah, just so many changes are always happening in my life, so I'm trying to always adjust, it seems like. Hola. And I'm proud of myself that no matter what, I just keep bouncing back and figuring it out one punch after another, it seems like. But it really does feel like things are leveling out, but I don't want to speak on that too soon because you know how that can be. No, I don't know how to do the Rishi dance. So yeah, I just want to just take it a day at a time and enjoy the good, the bad, the in between, and yeah, prepare for the future as much as possible, but not worry about it or dwell on it too much. But yeah, thanks for the likes and the comments. I appreciate you guys. I am actually almost at 3K subscribers here on YouTube. Um, I'm on Instagram too, you guys, if you want to see like more day to day stuff, like random photos and, different things like that that are more geared towards, Instagram's platform. Then you can follow me over there if you want, and I'll follow you back. So, but yeah, I did work today and I'm a little, as you can tell, exhausted. I do professional cleaning and I did a couple of businesses today over on El Paso in Palm Desert. I don't know if you guys heard of the El Paso shopping area. High scale, very high scale, but I got a opportunity to clean a couple of places there, and that was really nice. I got to interact with a few people and see a few different locations that I hadn't seen before. And the weather was so nice. Everything cooled down today. It was like a nice chill cold breeze, and for us in the desert it's like, oh my gosh, bust out the fur coat. And it was like a rainy drizzle today, so we actually had a tornado warning in the area like an hour away from here or so. I seen a post on that and I was like, are you serious? We don't, in Southern California, we don't get tornado warnings out here, but the weather's been so crazy. But yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on for a quick live to let you guys know why I haven't really been doing the lives at 7 like I thought I was going to. Because I was kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't keep up with that. But yeah, I guess I just don't have that consistency to do that yet. To do the, I admire people. I really do. I admire people that have like routines down and day to day. Like they have like, oh, at 7 you can count on you to be there at this time. I don't know. Every day is just so different for me in a good way. I just always have different scheduling things going on. So, but what I was gonna do was go live at 7 no matter what, but then I didn't consider that sometimes I'm not in a position where I can actually go live. Either it's a connection or it's too dark or I don't have good sound because, whatever, background noise or whatever. So it's just so many different factors. So people that do that, shout out to them. They definitely commit to that a lot better than I can right now. But I guess with working, it changes things too. But maybe if I didn't have to work, I could manage a routine a lot better. But you know what? Even when I wasn't working, I guess I was just not the routine type. I'm like a ADHD person, honestly. I just never got the final diagnosis because my doctor told me it is such um oh, sorry, I'm reading a comment. It's such a long process. What is this? Start a goal. Oh, share how you'll celebrate. And they have like goals and stuff on here too. I'm trying to see some of the features on here. How has everybody been though? I know, what's today? Tuesday? Wow, it's already mid-October. Who is that? Did you really just send that to me and made my whole... I'm like trying to figure out who this is. Hi, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Where are you from and what made you send that? That was really sweet. I'm like in awe. I'm like in shock. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel your energy. It's just an amazing person. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna go live, you guys. I was like, let me just pop up and at least chime in because, I felt so bad not coming on. Yeah, just life. Life. Oh, say whose name? I did try to say Chuzma. Oh, wait, how do you say that? Choose. Choose. I'm just gonna call you Choose. Is that okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. My hands are not available, but I send lots of love your way and blessings. Hmm. Oh, Sri Sanagarishi. What? That is a long name, Darth Vader. You want me to say that long name? I can't. Are you having me say something in a language I don't want to say? Because I don't want to say anything bad in a language that I don't know. That made my whole entire year. Thank you so much. Josiah, someone gifted me $50 on YouTube. I know. I'm so thankful. I was like, what was that for? And he or she said, just someone passing by. Oh. Oh, thank you so much. That's very encouraging. Same to you. Same to you. Please stay in contact if you can. Oh, choose MBA. That's a guy. Okay, thank you. Where are you from? It's an actual name. Oh, really? It's an actual name? That's a really long name. Oh, ATL. Okay. I have extended family that lives out there. My husband's side of the family. But yeah, I want to visit there. He wants me to go one year. I heard it's like a very active place to be. Like the cities are always, there's just always something going on. Where we're at now in Southern California, everything kind of just closes down on a regular basis, like by 11 p.m. But then on weekends, the latest is like maybe one or two. If you go down into like the Los Angeles area, maybe like I hear like three or four, and then everything gets shut down. But in Atlanta, it's like, oh my gosh, you guys have things going on at all hours of the night. When my husband did go visit his cousins out there, he was sending me videos of like food trucks out at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., people just hanging out, dancing outside the food truck. And yeah, he was going like different restaurants and stuff at late nights. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's late, late. That's almost unheard of out here. Yeah, I'm in the Palm Springs, California area, and yeah, things shut down pretty early. And there's a lot to do in Southern California, but it's very expensive, so it's hard to do a lot of things. Oh, you're at work? I know, we're like doing stuff at work. We're all on our phones and stuff. I know, I'm terrible at that. What do you do for work? Yeah, I'm winding down now, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed. Probably in the next 2 hours, I'll be getting ready for tomorrow. And I have some cleans to do tomorrow, which is good. But it should be a pretty good day tomorrow. Today was a good day, too. I know. I don't go out ever. And I was thinking I need to start going out as an adult and explore life, explore things. It doesn't even have to be like in the party atmosphere. You work for the transportation company as a radio maintenance tech. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I've worked so many different jobs, it's crazy, but I'm currently a professional cleaner and I do a lot of different cleans and stuff. Nothing too crazy, like nothing on the level of where I'm cleaning up any fecal matter or anything like that, or bodily fluids, but just regular house cleaning, office cleaning, Airbnbs, stuff like that. The most I'll do is like, you know, toilets and stuff, unless it's like disgusting, then we won't do it. Yeah, I work for an actual professional company. Yeah. I partnered with the business, so I'm gonna just grow with them and continue doing things with them. And right now, I'm just starting off. I want to learn all the cleaning from the very basics. You know, as I want to know it all. So right now, I am a tech and I am cleaning so that I can be in the field and get the full on experience. But I hope to grow enough with them because I have marketing skills. I have like a lot of things that I know I can bring to the company, and they are a great company to work for. The family I work for is a couple, and they've been in business for 9 years, and so I just want to definitely be an asset as much as possible. Oh yeah. So that, yeah, that's the goal later on, is to do my own later, but right now I need to learn it. I want to learn it all so I don't make the mistake I did last time when I went into business, which I thought was a business but ended up not being a good business move. Anywho, I want to make sure I learn the ins and outs, client relationships, invoicing, running a full on business, you know, and being able to employ people, and the system, you know, the cleaning system and timing and everything that comes with it. So I'm in that learning phase. I just been doing this for like I just went over a month right now, and so, but it is good pay once you get going and I pick up clientele. That's when the pay is going to kick up. It hasn't really kicked up yet, but I mean, I'm seeing the potential. Definitely making a lot more money than I was at my other job. That's the crazy part. I'm like, how am I making way more money at my than I was at my federal job? You know, once I do get my clientele in order, but they start you off small because they don't want to burn you out and overwhelm you, and they lost a lot of people that way. So in the 9 years they've been in business, if they just put a full load on them back to back to back to back, by the fifth, sixth week they quit and they can't handle it. So that's what they've learned. Right, and stuff is always getting dirty. So I have job security for the most part, because a lot of people, especially successful people, they do not have time to clean. And They would much rather just pay people to do it. Yes, residential, commercial. Um, what's this other one we did? We do a lot of country clubs too around here, and they have like clubhouses and things like that need to be cleaned. So I guess that would still be considered residential, but yeah, businesses and things like that. So, but I'm enjoying it actually. I like it because I was at McDonald's just as a something to get me by until I actually got something else. I was there and it was so stressful to be there because it's the same thing every day and you can't control the chaos. There's just so much chaos coming from every direction. You're dealing with so many people. Customers are difficult as there. I mean, I don't know. I think people literally wake up and figure out a way to go to McDonald's and take out all their frustration on the employees sometimes. It's ridiculous. So, that and management and employees. I was a manager, so I had to deal with all that. I was like, oh my God. And the worst part was I couldn't listen to my own music. I couldn't tune out, zone out, or nothing. Oh, it was too much for my. I was overstimulated. So, anywho, now I clean, I pop my AirPods in, I do my thing, I know my system, I know my time, I can control it. I could tell the office, hey, I need 30 more minutes for this house or whatever, you know. Um, it's nice and the flexibility is good. I was able to tell them, hey, I can't, I'm not available at this time because I got to take my son to school. They work with me on that. So, and they really value family. Yes, see, I don't want to regret not starting a cleaning company, so I definitely want to take as much experience in as I can with this company. We should really stay in touch. Who knows where this can go? Maybe I can we can venture out to Atlanta or something. Um, Right, yeah, we gotta own our stuff too, though. I'm from Southern California, King Raja. King Raj. Let me make sure you guys can hear me okay, too, because my AirPod keeps trying to pick up. Okay, we're good. But my name is Raylina, by the way. Yeah, I'm in SoCal, so business in SoCal is so different from everywhere else, I'm sure. Yeah, so listen, managing fast food is a whole different ball game. Um, mm, yeah, and I just think where I'm at in my life right now, I need a little bit more calm. I went through a lot mentally and like from stress and all this crap. I just didn't give my nervous system a break. Yes, I am married. Thank you for asking. To the love of my life. I know as corny as it sounds, but not everybody gets to say that, and I really am grateful for that. So that's all. Are you married? What is up with the dating life these days, you guys? I have kids, right? So I have a 21-year-old son, a 19-year-old son, and a 16-year-old son. And I feel for them because I'm like, what is going on with the dating pool out here? Like, I would be lost. I am gonna be 40 soon, actually, coming up, and yeah, I am happy. Oh, is it? So there's something more to like the Chick-fil-A that's a little bit different than most fast food chains. Oh, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, I'll be turning 41 next month. Oh, that is a very nice compliment. Thank you. Um, Crazy thing is, I used to hate my smile, so I'm learning to finally love myself after all these years. Isn't it crazy? That's one of the main things I want to teach my kid, that I always wanted to teach my kids, and I feel like they got it, is to love yourself. Like, stop hating on yourself. Okay, your nose is a little crooked. Oh, okay, your teeth are this and that. Whatever. That's what you got to work with. Work with it. We're all ugly to somebody, you know? And we're all beautiful to somebody, so just let it be. But I walked through that for so long, just hating myself, hating everything about me, hating even being on video, like talking to the video. I would hate the way I sounded back. Even sometimes now I still do. But I'm starting now to really like love myself and say, you know what, at least I'm, able to speak or whatever. I can form my words, and some people struggle with that. So I started looking at it like that, and it really helped. And another thing, like, I didn't like how I do talk a little low and slow, but that's just how I am. It has something to do with like cognitive things that I've gone through in my life, but yeah, I used to hate that, and people would complain about that in like my comments and stuff. They're like, "Why do you talk so slow? You need to talk faster." I'm like, "There's a fast forward button or the 2 time speed button." So it's 10K to own a Chick-fil-A, but you have to manage it for a year in order to own it. Wow, that's interesting. No wonder why they have a good customer service. You are so beautiful, lady in the world. Thank you, King Rush. King Rush. I'm just gonna call you King Raj. Okay, so they get 200K yearly, right? But is it worth it? Because I feel like when you own something like that, like, you pretty much no longer have any time of your own. Like, you're always there, slaving away. At least that's the way it seems like the owners for the fast food chains I've seen have to do. I'm like, when do you not have to work so hard eventually in the you know um on the way to the top? What's the thing I'm looking for? um on your way up towards management, like, when do you get to have some time off? Oh, what am I doing? Nothing. I'm just cleaning up my area right here, organizing my. Oh, I almost showed you my personal stuff. Organizing my purse. I'm in my living room. It's my desk back there. I need to clean. I have dining room, kitchen area. So a lot of times when I go live, I'm in my kitchen or out on the balcony. It's freezing tonight. I'm not going out there. But tonight I'm just relaxing in my living room right now. Yeah. Oh, I live in the Palm Springs area in a condo. We're just renting it out for a little bit. Um It's true. It never rains in Southern California. Even today, that was no rain. That was sprinkles. And then when it does rain a lot, it doesn't even come down like rain like normal, where it's like, just raining. It either just pounds on us or sprinkles. There's just no in between. Choose, I still keep seeing what you did for me earlier, and I'm like, that is the nicest thing ever. I was just sitting here stressing too, like, God, what am I gonna do? I have so much stuff. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna cry or nothing, don't worry. Yeah, I feel like I've started somewhere so many times, and I'm like, but I have to give myself credit, because I used to do this. I used to be a victim in a victim mindset, and I would say, oh man, this is happening again. I lost this, and I gotta go through that, and I gotta lost this, gotta go through that. But now I'm like, you know what? It's all right. I am able to do what I gotta do and get back up. Yeah, I'm getting it together though, one day at a time. You just make sacrifices for your family, for your kids, and you just want the very best for them and for yourself, and you're just trying to keep it all together, and you don't want to lose any of that. So it's just I just know I have to keep fighting every day to keep going no matter what knocks me down. I lost my federal job earlier this year. Then I struggled to get another job, and I was on unemployment, which is almost nothing. I lost all my health care and stuff. And then when I got the McDonald's job, all this craziness happened with them. I ended up having to get away from that job. Thankfully, I got this house cleaner job. Um, even in between that, though, I was selling tamales. You can even look on some of my other lives. I'm out there selling tamales. Um, I started doing the care.com. I did Instacart. I did anything I possibly could, door dashing, everything in between just to make ends meet. And I'm like, I'll just do everything I got to do to maintain what we have going on. I do not want to disturb my children's schooling or anything right now as much as possible, and I don't want to lose our vehicles and get to that point. But we did lose some other things in the process, but we can recover from a lot of that other stuff. But for where we're at right now, I'm just glad that we're able to keep it going. And I'm able to keep getting up every day and dealing with the pressure of, okay, what I got to do today to make income. So I am getting away from that victim mentality and just counting my blessings that I'm an able body that can work and get it done, and I can think and all the things that I need to do, because I have a cousin my age, you guys, who can't do that, you know? And it's so sad. My age, I'll be 40 next month, and I have 3 boys. Thank you so much. Yeah, she has so many mental things going on, and it just came from so much undiagnosed, mistreated things that people overlooked, and now she can't even think for herself. She has 4 kids of her own, ranging from ages, I want to say 10 to 20, somewhere in there. And she doesn't have them, and she can't, and she's in jail right now. And I just know that that could have been me. That could have, any of us could be in a horrible situation just that quick. Our minds can just go freaking nuts. Um, oh, thank you. Yes, I will keep smiling every day. I gotta keep smiling. If I'm awake and I can function and I can live, I'm gonna smile no matter what. But man, we all will go through some really hard times, it's just a matter of getting through it day by day and, doing the best you can and counting your blessings and keep moving forward. Do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. I noticed when I would start losing hope and got very negative and in a victim mindset, like I got very dark and went to a place that wasn't so sure I was going to come back from. Like just F it, like forget everything. Why even try anymore? This, that, and the, especially when people start like your family members start acting a certain way, even your kids sometimes, um, and you're just like, what? Why am I even doing this? Why am I even going through all this stress to take care of you guys? And you're acting this way, like one of those things. So, but yeah, everything's all good. I had such a great weekend with my family. It was like so refreshing to be with my boys and my husband. So yeah, it seems like I'm like single because my husband and I don't live with each other right now. We're living an hour and a half away from each other just because of his job, my situation with my son's school out here, and this and that. So it's a temporary thing. I think we have like another year and a half left of it though. It's kind of a long temporary thing. And so we're having to have a long distance relationship, which is new to us, but we've been together like 21, 22 years since I was young. I was 17. And whew, yeah, so we went through went through a lot to get to this point, but we're doing really good like on the long distance thing, I would say. But yeah, it was a really good weekend. I got to go over there and hang out with them, and I had a good time. Yeah, we're still together. Yeah, he's cool. He's like, and that's what I tell the boys. I tell my boys what kept me and your dad together all these years is we just remained friends. Like when it came back down to everything, when we start like fighting a lot or whatever it was that we were going through, it always just came back to like, all right, what's going on? Like we would just, all right, let's go hang out. Let's go get in the car. Let's just drive. Let's put some music on. Let's figure out what's going on. What do you need? What do I need? Type of thing. Like, hey, we're here to help each other out. We love each other. And we just stayed friends through it all. And then we would get back to the place we needed to be as a couple. It wasn't easy. And there was a lot of times we wanted to quit, but we didn't. And some days I like him, sometimes some days I don't, and some days he don't like me. I don't blame him. Sometimes I don't like myself. But it's all good. It is a blessing to find a partner in life that you can actually do life with. That's what I could say. Whether it's husband, wife, whatever, as long as you have that person, um, it is a true blessing. Mm, I'm so sorry to hear that. Things can get wild, and emotions can flare, and it could be like, it can get out of hand. Nobody should ever hurt anybody physically. Yeah, and that's the thing, men don't do that. They don't really call the cops whenever they're getting, abused. Because it's a pride thing. I'm sure it's like embarrassing, and then you don't know how they're gonna take it. Society doesn't handle domestic abuse well when it's the husband is the victim, but yeah, and there are women that are horrible abusers. I've seen some women abuse men in a way that is just foul, physically, emotionally, mentally. Oh my goodness. Um, and I've had to step in too. and say, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Now, I think um, there has been times that like I lost my cool, and I should have, calmed down and not gotten so vile. Definitely should not have done that. And there's been times my husband has had to forgive me for that too. I mean, he chose to forgive me, not like he had to, but he wanted to or got through that with me. Mm, yeah. She played, yeah. She knew what she was doing. Yeah. Now, the question is, have you thought about if that's something you can recover from, or it's like done deal for you? Because some things we can choose to recover from in the relationship and keep it going, and some stuff is like, nope, I see right through that. There's more than anybody else how much more there is to that, relationship. So, oh hey Adam, how's it going? What? 8,500 for a criminal defense lawyer? That's expensive. And that's just the start, huh? Is it possible like it'll keep going up? I don't know how things are in Atlanta, Georgia, as far as all the legalities and things, but I know in California it can get nasty, and it usually favors the woman out here. I don't know if it favors women out there. King Raj asks, who is closest to your heart? I've always found that to be such a hard question. How do you answer that? Because you have your heart, but you have so many people in your life that you're close to. Are we able to like number them and like from closest to first? Oh, that would be hard to do. Hmm. Oh yeah, you had band practice, Adam. That's really cool. You guys make some awesome music. Tell the wife hello. Yeah, it's time to unwind and chill. I'm actually been on for 45 minutes. I wasn't even going to come on, and I came on, and I'm so glad I did. I met Choose on here, who gave me a super thanks, a very large one at that. And I'm just still in disbelief. It really made my night, made my day, the rest of the year. That's unfortunate. It favors women out there as well. Oh, she's in the restroom. Mm, yeah. The court systems are all screwed up sometimes. And they don't really consider like if the woman is, you know, unfit, or they always believe the woman, like, I don't know. Mm, now she's playing the victim. See, that's